And we're quick, but before you start,
I won't start.
I finally saw. I didn't have my microphone.
This will help.
Yes, I finally saw. You know what a big Newhart fan I am.
Absolutely.
God, I love Bob Newhart. I don't know what it is. I love this guy.
It's Joanna, actually, that you
love. Oh, Mary Fran, Joanne, his wife.
Yeah.
In the sweaters?
Yeah, the sweater.
Yeah, Mary Fran. She's dead, you know.
No.
Mary Fran died years ago.
No.
Yeah, fairly young. She died fairly young.
Oh, she had the biggest hair. And,
oh, yeah,
and
fabulous.
the biggest sweaters.
Oh, God. Mary Fran.
She didn't die. Plachette died.
No, Mary Fran died too. They're both dead.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you play, don't co-star with Bob Newhart as his wife.
He's about 104, ain't he?
But I finally got to see that show's finale because I don't know what it was, but for some reason I couldn't be home that night.
Oh, where he wakes up.
And when I got home just in time to turn on the TV to see him turn to Suzanne Plachette and say, "Have you ever thought of wearing more sweaters?" That's all I saw. And so I finally got to see the finale. And, oh, God, I couldn't buy that.
It was all a dream.
It was all a dream. I got to buy that.
The whole thing was a
like
dream?
Dallas,
the whole series was just a dream.
They did the... was this Newhart or the Bob Newhart
He woke up, he was still a psychiatrist.
He was still a psychologist married to Suzanne, and Suzanne Plachette was lying in bed next to him. Okay. It's got to be the single best series end of all time, bar none. Was the end of Bob Newhart show.
Absolutely.
It was great.
So it tied together both shows.
Tied both shows together.
Oh, nice.
All right, now, I'm sorry, you're going to go ahead and you want to do one more political point.
The next political point is the current vitriol towards Sarah Palin. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen the cover of Newsweek.
Is that the one where she's in the running shorts?
The cover
this woman is still badly treated.
Oh, yeah. Well, the cover is a picture
no good
from
reason.
Runner's World. No, there's a reason, and we'll get to that.
I said no good reason.
It's good to them.
But we want an executive that's in good shape.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, that's a hot picture of her in those running shoes.
Well, this is from Runner's World.
On the cover of Newsweek?
Yes. Right. Newsweek got it from Runner's World. And the Newsweek title
says... Is there any doubt how Newsweek feels about Sarah Palin?
No, there's no doubt because it says why Sarah Palin is bad for the GOP and for the rest of us. That's the title on the cover.
That's exactly what they would have said about Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
And it is what they would have said about Ronald Reagan.
And he was a great president.
They probably would say that about you,
just like
John.
They would say that about me, the bastards.
Would,
yeah.
And I'd make one hell of a president, let me tell you.
Would.
And a hell of a radio show.
Does anybody know what Flem was doing?
He was doing a Reagan impression.
Oh, was that Reagan?
Do that again.
That wasn't bad.
I just like to see Mr. Gorbachev tear down this wall.
I'm paying for that microphone, Mr. Speaker.
With it, I don't know. You don't follow.
They don't get it. Don't you remember? That's when the whole election turned against George Herbert Walker Bush in the race against Ronald Reagan. They had knocked everybody else out, and it was down to just Reagan and Bush. And they were having... You guys don't know about this?
No.
And this is when Reagan got the nomination.
Tell us the story.
Tell us the story.
They're about to do a debate just between Ronald Reagan and George Herbert Walker Bush, and Reagan was talking, and the MC wanted him to shut up. Basically, I don't think many Republicans really wanted Ronald Reagan to win the nomination in 1980.
Right.
And he finally, the MC said, "Would you turn off Mr. Reagan's mic, please?" And Ronald Reagan turned and yelled at the guy, said, "I'm paying for these microphones, Mr. Speaker," because the whole thing was being paid for by his campaign. And the audience erupted. And you can see the look on George Bush's face. You can tell he's thinking, screw it, I just lost.
I just lost.
This stupid guy up here just cost me the nomination.
That's all right. He'd have his chance to be a horrible president 8 years
That's right.
later.
Oh, so anyway, go on, carry on with what you're doing.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no. Sarah Palin, generally a polarizing character, and I think I might have figured out why. You see, Sarah Palin still has her political integrity, and not a lot of people in this country still do. And I use political integrity as a kind of it's a kind of generalization, right? It's kind of not a very specific or more oxymoronic
It's
term.
kind of a moving target.
Right, it is. But here's the thing.
Political integrity?
Right.
Is he serious?
Naval intelligence? We Central intelligence? We have something in Sarah Palin. There's an honesty to her that people are absolutely terrified of, because if she is what she says she is, an honest-to-God, hard-working mom who got elected on the strength of her values. She is everything that they have tried to convince us that a person can't be. That's something, they needed the help of the system. They needed all this help that these people were doling out in order for equality to happen. It had to happen this way, or else it couldn't happen. And then you bring up somebody like Sarah Palin, who's the black swan in the entire debate, something that shouldn't happen, but there it is right in front of you. It does happen. And she may actually, and this is the most dangerous part, believe every damn word she's saying. And nobody's caught her lying yet. Nobody's caught her lying about anything.
Well, the AP put 11 reporters out to fact check her book. What the
Right.
hell's up with that?
Well, they didn't put any out for Barack Obama's book, of course,
Right.
because there is no fact-checking. It came from the lips of the chosen.
Guys,
There's
by
no
this
facts.
time, is there, honest to God, anyone in this country who doesn't know the political leanings of the media in this country? With the exception of Fox. Is there anybody who doubts for a minute who the hell Katie Couric voted for?
No. God,
No.
Or Nora O'Donnell, the woman who bravely attacked a 17-year-old girl at a Sarah Palin book signing. If you ever get the chance, go to MSNBC and find an actual file footage of Nora O'Donnell debating policy with a 17-year-old girl standing in line at a Sarah Palin book signing. And by the way, at the end of the debate, Nora
Oh, I saw
O'Donnell
that.
was losing. Because she said, "Why are you a Sarah Palin fan?" And the girl said, "Well, Sarah Palin's big on the Constitution."
Well, you know what?
That's a stopper of
That stopped Nora O'Donnell cold.
You know, actually, I have a lot of sympathy for Sarah Palin. I actually had a lot of sympathy for
Ronald Reagan.
Hillary Clinton.
No.
No, I did because I thought she also was badly treated.
Well,
Let me
she
tell
had
you,
a
Once
legacy
Barack
of-
Obama came out,
she
yeah.
did, but you know what? She was treated with. There was a lot of sexism directed towards
Right.
Hillary Clinton, and there was racism, there was sexism, and it was all in the Democratic Party.
It was.
This idea that they're the inclusive party, the Big Ten party, is nonsense.
That's right.
Let me tell you, there's a lot of anti-Semitism in the in
political
in
left
Democrat in the political left
Also,
as
have
well.
you noticed that the only bipartisanship going on again on this healthcare thing is against the bill?
Yes.
The only side that's voting bipartisan is the side that doesn't want the healthcare reform to happen.
I still have serious doubts that this is going to happen. Well, listen, we're going to have to go ahead and close this up because this is our concluding segment, and I got to
Wonderful.
wrap it up.
Okay, how much time do
So
we have?
we've got, I've got about 1 minute to get this
Okay.
in. So I just want to thank all my cast members who showed up tonight.
Absolutely.
Dickie
I showed up twice.
showed up twice, but you also walked out on us once.
That's right.
Percy, Lance is Flem Dorkman.
Running with a cold, baby.
Hey, Sap.
We hope you all enjoyed us. We're not going to be back again until December the 6th.
Yep.
And we want to make sure, we want to say, we just want to send
Pearl
our
Harbor
prayers
Radio.
and our thanks out to all the men and women who served in all the armed forces of the United
That's
States.
right, and a
Police officers, you're going to pull that modem off there again. And one time it's going to pull it off and it's going to shatter into a million
And
pieces.
you're going to buy
And we're going to be off the air. People's going to go, what happened?
And a big thank you, or a big happy Thanksgiving to our military as well.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Look, the reason we're going to be off the air, it's Thanksgiving. Go home, see your family, kiss your mother, be good to each other, enjoy some turkey. It's time to be thankful. And we're going to be gone until we'll be back on December the 6th. And we may have one, maybe two shows. I'm thinking really one before Christmas. And then we're going to go on hiatus until January. And after that, when we come back, we'll be going to start the year with the Craw Awards.
And we'll
Okay.
bring it on, bring it on, bring it on.
And I think we're going to do it black tie.
I think black tie and no shirt.
Anyway, Snodgrass, you know we love you. I'd like to say good night
be
to
difficult for
all our
me.
fans out there. Thanks for listening to CovertRadio.com, and we'll see everybody on December the 6th. Good night.
Good night.
CovertRadio.com.
And God bless.